Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for HBAR. Now I'm out on a daily chart and I wanted to show, since the bear market lows, a bunch of counts I'm tracking because there's a lot that can happen in this area. First is a triangle where we have our A wave up. We'd expect sideways for pretty much almost the rest of the year, and then we'd pull our pivots from our A off our B to get our target for C. Secondly is we're in the middle of a B wave as a flat where we have a 3, 3, 5 or 3, 3, 3 if it ends up being a WXY, but same target areas. And thirdly is a diagonal to the upside, in which case we would expect to protect our wave 2 low, go up for our fifth wave, and then either reject for a new bear market low or consolidate sideways and make a larger A, B, C to the upside. Either way, not very bullish unless we go outside of guidelines, and this is a 1-2, 1-2 where our second 1-2 ended up being exceptionally longer than our first, which is very rare, so I wouldn't put much strength into that one. So one thing I want to make you aware on all these three counts is we should protect this low over here at the A wave, and majority of these counts we should protect 4.5 cents. So anywhere in this area is pretty safe as long as you realize that if we roll over, this count is incorrect and this is more of a WXY to the upside and it's complete and we roll over. But majority of these counts do have us going to the upside. So I would put my primary to the upside. Which one we get is unclear at the moment because there's too much that can happen when we have a 3-3-3. But I just wanted to show you those options. I do hold a lot of HBAR and my stop is at 4.5 cents for my long-term hold. I don't see anything on the short term for a trade. I'll show you this down on these smaller time frames. So first of all, the issue with this is off our top of our 3, if we go with the diagonal, our 1-to-1 is down at 6 cents. So we haven't reached target. We have come to the 618, but the issue with that is if we only came to the 618, this can end up being a B wave. And this B wave just gets extended out, and then we go for our 1-to-1 target after that. So that's the issue with that. And the reaction off this low wasn't that impressive, as you can see how deep we are. Unless we make some sort of diagonal here, I'm expecting further lows. And even if we get this diagonal, I would expect this to be a B wave currently. So I'm tracking a couple different things, and ideally we just come down here, tag the 1-to-1, come to the 618, and then we can look for a good reaction off the low for a potential trade setup. But unless we break this high of wave B, because then it can no longer be a running flat since we made a new low, and that would be a significant structure break on the market. That would be at 8.75 cents. That's where I would potentially adjust my counts and consider a low potentially in over here. We just didn't come to expected targets. Otherwise, I'm expecting this to just drain down slowly down to that 1-to-1, or make a flat pattern, then drain to the 1-to-1, but not go past that high. We don't want any structure change to complete this correction. All right, guys, so that's what I'm looking at. If we do come lower, if I didn't have such a large bag and I was considering trading this, I would probably just start buying below this low, put in some DCA buys, and my stop protecting this wave 2, or if you don't want to give it that much room, maybe just past the 786. This isn't financial advice, just giving you a few ideas. Make your own decisions. Just because this flat scenario 2, we would expect the 1-to-1 extension of this A wave off the B if we're getting this, and it comes pretty low, as you can see. So that trade setup you would want to set up is literally only for that diagonal. So I wish I had some better news on this one. Unfortunately, I do not. But as of right now, anticipating this move, I will let you know when something changes, looking for that 1-to-1 at 6 cents, and then I want to see a reaction off of that. What could be happening here again is we either just make this into a C wave, come down to the 1-to-1, or if we just drain off, this would turn into some sort of diagonal to complete the wave 4. All right, guys, that's it for HBAR. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.